Today I talk about, what does a robot have to do with faith? Well, today's a snow day in Texas, and by the look outside, we are going to be socked in for several weeks. The amount of precipitation we've gotten, and the roads are so bad that everybody's just going to stay in. The office at church was closed, and all my meetings were canceled, and so I had a few minutes of free time on my hands, so I thought I'd ask a question that probably we're all dying to ask, and that is, what do robots have to do with our faith? Well, I was sitting in our bedroom. I was doing some reading this morning, and all of a sudden a robot came into our bedroom. I don't know if you guys have one of these, but this is an iRobot, and we picked this up a year or so ago, and this is one of the best inventions known to man. This will help clean your house without you even having to worry about anything. It goes in room after room, and it sucks up all the stuff that you're living with and you didn't even know you were living with. And occasionally, though, it gets stuck on some furniture that if you have it around the house. And we happen to have chairs in this dining room that the Roomba likes to get stuck on occasionally. And fortunately, we have a solution to this, and that is Roomba has provided one of these handy dandy Roomba, I guess, barrier removal tools. And you turn it on, and it sends out a signal and tells the robot not to come close to this object. And we have a few of these around the house, and they work pretty well. But occasionally, the Roomba struggles, and it does come up on the carpet in our dining room and gets stuck on one of the legs of our chairs. And when that happens, I get annoyed, and I have to go and release the robot and put it back in the living room so it can do its business. And as I was thinking about this morning, watching the Roomba do its thing, it reminded me that this is exactly how the Spirit works in our life. You see, for most of the time, the Spirit is at work and unbeknownst to us, and doing all this work, cleaning and shaping and training us in how we should go and how we should live our life. And we don't have a lot of thought to it. We don't have to worry about what the Spirit is doing. The Spirit is just active, working in our life. But occasionally, the Spirit gets hung up on an issue or two in our life. And when that happens, I think we get annoyed. At least I get annoyed, because now I have to start paying attention to parts of my life that are unseemly. And I have to begin to engage the Spirit over some of these matters that have to be cleaned up. And it's in these moments of our life where God especially wants to do His work. And He doesn't want to do it alone. He wants to engage us in it. He wants us to be His co-workers. And so we have to engage the Spirit through prayer and through His counsel and asking Him how we're to go forward. And as we do that, something really neat happens. You see, the Spirit gives us these little tools in our life. And He helps us set up barriers so that we don't get stuck, so that we can live a life that is a life to the full, as Jesus would say. And so today I just want to encourage you, as you spend some time with your family or spend some time at home on your laptop, to allow the Spirit to do His work. And if you see the Spirit kind of hovering and getting stuck on an issue in your life, don't get mad, don't get annoyed. Instead, enter in, begin to pray and ask God, how are you at work in my life? What is it that you want me to do? And as a result, I think He's going to give you the tools and the wisdom to know how to go forward.